Recording? Yes. Hey guys, what's up? I just got a new camera. Apparently this one goes up to 50 frames per second. Is actually just all round better than my old camera for a lot cheaper, which cuts me a bit, but that's okay. It's okay. Like I said, this one was cheaper, so I was able to get it quite easily. With the YouTube money that's drastically decreasing with everything that's going on lately. But you gotta reinvest in your business once you start making from it. Otherwise you're just taken from it. This is supposed to be a test vlog to make sure I've got it pointed at me right and it's not too high or low, so I wasn't meant to start dropping stuff yet. So yeah, if this is aimed at my chin and you can't even see my mouth moving right now, it's going to be horribly awkward. I could easily fix that by going up and down, not left and right. I forgot what that's called, portrait, not landscape, but then you guys would have an awkward viewing experience because there'd be big freaking bars on either side of me because there's no video there, obviously. I should stop talking, just talking crap right now. But yeah, this new camera is pretty good. This new camera is pretty good. I still haven't looked at the thing yet, so I'm sorry if this is the worst vlog ever. It's got to be anyway, Simon, let's face it. But I got a new camera, so that's pretty cool, snazzy. I got a fresh cut, which is pretty boring, but keeps my head nice and cool in the winter. That was a dumb decision, but anyway. Hey, this camera is a lot smaller, it's a lot lighter to hold, which is weird. It has a lot more features, it's actually just a better all-round camera. It's a Sony. My other one was a Kodak. I don't know what a Kodak is. But yeah, my other one was a Kodak, so I guess there's a brand difference there. To me, to my lack of camera knowledge mind, there's a brand difference there. Like I said, higher frames does a better video file, if that makes sense to people. My old one only went to H254, I think. I don't know if I got it wrong. I'll post it down here or wherever the bottom of the screen is for this vlog. So bad. But this is still recording. The only thing, this doesn't have an indicator to tell me that I am recording. I'm going to quickly flip it around, guys. Just... Yep, I'm definitely still recording, which is good. But yeah, this one has a better format, and when I go onto the maximum resolution format thingy with highest frames, it actually says that this format can't be copied to DVDs, and it can only be copied onto a Blu-ray. I don't know if that's just a lack of feature of the camera, or if it is actually just the quality's that good, you know. But it's exciting. It's an exciting thing. It's exciting times, guys. It's exciting to try out my new camera. And it also has Wi-Fi features, apparently. I can transfer things to my computer through the Wi-Fi. If I want it to be... If I was missing my phone cable, because this one just connects to a regular phone cable, like my old camera, so... Yeah. Awkward. I really hope this is all pointing at my face. What else? This is actually just to brag about my new camera now. It's not even like a good vlog. I started at the start, dropping knowledge and, you know, stuff on you guys. You may notice the background for everything while I'm walking is a lot different. That's because, drum roll, if you may. Sorry, I was checking something at the bottom of my camera. It's aimed you at the sky there. If drumroll, if you may, I've got a new house I live in now. So I'll do a vlog of that at some point because I've got a much cooler setup than I did at my old house. I'm actually planning on getting a couple more things for the new house, just because my office is centered further away from my consoles and everything. So if I do at any point want to do gameplay videos again, it's gonna make it very awkward. I'm either gonna have to move my computer. No, that's too big. I'm either gonna have to move my console to my computer room, which is the cheapest solution. I could just buy a laptop that does the job of recording with my capture card, and then I don't have to move anything. Or, and this is the solution I first jumped to, which is weird, I'm leaning less and less towards it. I was just going to get two really long cables, one to run from my console to the capture card and the capture card to the computer. The reason they have to be long cables is because the capture card has to be plugged USB, Thunderbolt USB into the computer. So the capture card has to stay at my computer, which means if the console is going to stay at the big TV in the lounge, that's why it's centered further away. You know, I've got my console in the lounge now, not my bedroom. So traditionally they're further away from each other than what things that are in the bedroom are. That don't make a lot of sense, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, then I was going to do that. I was gonna purchase two long cables, and then I realized for recording audio, I use my my Rode mic that I actually use for recording all my audio for my music. Audio for recording all my vocals in my music, because it's quite a good camera and it has a nice presence to it. Not as good, apparently. I haven't tested it out myself, but not as good as the Shure SM7B, which is one I have been looking into getting, but don't want to make the plunge yet because I haven't really heard good comparisons. Yeah, cut that silence out, Simon. It's going to be an awkward part you're just going to have to cut out. I've seen a cat in your backyard now. Dang, I forgot what I was saying now. There we go, stopped. Yeah, I'm kind of scared, so I had to stop there for someone at my gosh darn door. Anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't want to make that big monetary plunge into something that I haven't been able to test myself. I don't know how I'm going to test it before I buy it, really. It's usually the sort of thing you just risk. But I got a couple ideas in mind of how I can test this before I buy it, so I may do that. I will do that before I make any plunge into buying a new mic. But as I was saying, I actually record all my audio on a separate mic in a separate I record all my audio on a separate mic on a separate application altogether. Again, the one that I use for recording on my audio again, for recording on my vocals. Eyelashes are a pain sometimes. The one I use for recording on my audio. I have to edit this out. Do I stop being the edge? Don't know why I was so awkward there. But yes, I use a separate application on my computer for recording it. I don't use my video capture software that comes with the video capture card. I use a separate audio recording software that I can then do things with it if I need to. That is a lot easier than just recording it all on the same software, having them locked together and then not being able to edit them separately if I need to at some point. Because with my capture card, it's because with my capture card, it's made for streaming predominantly, as well as recording, keeping a hard log of your stream on your computer. Ow. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. I haven't vlogged in a while, even though it's a lighter camera. It's still holding my arm up for that long is a bit tiring. But it's predominantly designed for streaming. It's predominantly designed for streaming. So they want you to balance all your audio and your game levels in the application before you do the stream. So when you record it, it's all locked in together, unfortunately. So the reason I record it, again, on a separate mic, on a separate application, is that I can edit the audio levels of the two things, the game and my voice, independently from each other, if need be, to actually make the overall viewing of the video better, which has come in handy sometimes, you know, when you're balancing out things, game volumes later on, a huge spike when an explosion happens and the game comes, you can't hear your audio because the freaking capture card application is looking at my garbage now. No one else has put their garbage out, so I feel like I may have messed up there. I hope not. Hopefully I don't know. I probably did mess up. But what am I saying? Yeah, the capture card, because it locks it all up at a certain peak so it doesn't get hugely distorted. If the game just takes up so much of the audio space and spectrum, your voice gets drowned out. So I like to be able to edit that later on, again, just to make the viewing experience for my viewers as good as possible. Running out of things to say. It's not even like I have to say stuff, I'm just kind of dawdling at this point while I try and remember what I was talking about before. My camera, I think, but I think I've kind of maxed out everything I can say about my camera without sounding like an arrogant little punk. Yeah, anyway, got a fresh cut. That's actually what I wanted to say, and then I just started talking about my camera because it's in front of my face. Again, sorry if this whole vlog has been pointed at my chin. That's going to be awkward for everyone involved. There's a random cat on my outside chair. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll do my look around of the house in my studio in a separate vlog, so you don't have to look through all this garbage to be able to see it later on. So get excited for that. I've also, you'll see in the vlog, but I may as well show you now. I haven't walked through this part of the house yet in the vlog. Flick around. I've set up my nerdy stuff, so that's fallen over for some reason. But I've got a lot of my nerdy stuff here now. You know, there's my classic nerdiness coming out there. I say classic because I was leading to the PlayStation 1 and the Sega Megabit 16-bit drive. And here's all my anime and my DVDs and stuff and Blu-rays, and then there's more collectible stuff for Kingdom Hearts. I'll do a better explanation of everything maybe in the proper vlog of the house, but so I've started buying a lot more toys lately. I don't even know why I was going to tell you guys this. It's a very weird thing to bring up. I should say action figures so I don't sound like a weird, you know, person who can't grow up. Even though that is exactly what action figures are designed for, I feel, for men. But again, I've been getting very much into Star Wars The Black Series figures. Actually, no, I haven't at all. That's a lie. I hate Star Wars The Black Series predominantly. I do occasionally see a good toy. Most of them, they're shit, but most of them, they're horrible. They look horrible. Unless they're stormtroopers, they're horrible. They can't seem to get people's faces right most of the time. Sometimes they get it so good, and I'll show you now what I mean. This isn't a stormtrooper, this is Kylo Ren, the one with his mask, because the one without his mask looked horrible. But I'll try and zoom in a bit. As you can see, the definition there is actually really good. He's got a fully fabricated clothes and cloak and technical difficulties. Edit this part out. Oh no, now just trying to save him. I've messed up his feet position. Okay, there he is again. This is Ray's face. You can see the lack of, if it focuses in. If it focuses in. Let's physically push it on her face. You can see the lack of definition. I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks a lot better on the camera than it does in real life, if you believe that. But there's a lot of lack, especially compared to like Kylo Ren and stuff. They get masks really well, and then they just can't seem to get faces. The reason I bought her is because she came with a BB-8, and BB-8 is amazing. And look at that definition on BB-8, that is sick. Especially like, she doesn't have a lot of features on her, she's plastic. She doesn't have the fabric movability of him. It's all plastic, it's not very good her, but they focus more on the BB-8, I feel, in this. But some of these are just like her definition face, like Finn. He looks horrible by himself, and they put him in the most stupid looking position. I'll put a picture of him here now so you guys can see how stupid his arm position is. Do a square video there, Simon. This is the old guy from the new Rogue One movie. He actually didn't look too bad. But given that they've done pretty much all the people from episode 7, and only Kylo Ren looked good, Stormtroopers looked good, and that was about it. BB-8 from the BB-8 and Rey looked good. That's it. And then they only got it right there. Well, actually I shouldn't say, because I did find this golden gem. I haven't opened them yet. I don't know if I'll do an unboxing. Probably not, but this is Finn. I know I said before that Finn looked bad, but that was Finn by himself. This is Finn when he's a stormtrooper, gets the blood from his friend. His face looks good. I'll try and do a side-by-side or something of his face compared to the regular one. Like, this face is just so better. Again, the clothes don't look as horrible. They didn't put his arm in that ridiculously stupid position. I keep going for this position to hold my camera because I feel like this is the best one. The best one. I haven't tried anything else, which will be my downfall if all you guys can see is nothing. Actually, I've got to make sure that this is zoomed out as possible because I know I zoomed in a bit there. Sorry if you're looking at my nose. Yeah, I should probably go because I do have a lot of real life. I shouldn't say that. I do have a lot of out of YouTube obligations to make today. I have to do, meet up with my parents' lawyer for some stuff to pay off the rest of my parents' debt. I have to pay off to the lawyer because they're not in the country and he needs his debt paid. So, well, yeah, he needs my parents' debt paid back to him. So I have to do that today. That's going to be a fun time. But yeah, I already got my hair cut, so that's pretty much all I'm doing today actually, and then I have to go to work. But I'm gonna start doing more attention again to this channel because I do seasonal work and my season's coming to an end, which means I'm going to be unemployed for a bit. So I'll be depending more heavily on my YouTube income again to support me. That's not the reason I'm doing this. What I'm saying is my time will be a lot more freed up, so I'll be able to do a lot more of these fun things. You know, like I had to pretty much leave this channel to die, which is not something I wanted to do when I started my new job, just because it was so labor intensive. It gave me, the ironic thing is, it gave me more money to do the YouTube, and then I just didn't have the time. to do the YouTube. So it was a weird catch. Now my season's end though, I've got some, things I want to do. I want to do, like I said, I want to do more casual vlogs like this, just walking around talking to you guys. Still not brave enough to do it in public yet, because I'm incredibly, I don't know what the word is, but subjected to, for lack of a better word, I'm incredibly subjective to what people think of me, and if people give me weird looks, then I get incredibly sad, for lack of a better word. I think I've used all my intelligent words and sayings at the start of this vlog, and now I'm running dry. But yeah, off season's coming up. I want to start giving back more to this channel because it did suffer while I was at work. So I want to try and do more gaming videos. I'm gonna see how that works. I have a couple ideas actually. My office, I didn't plan this at all, but my office is all blue walls. So if I can get my lighting set up right there, I might take one of the floodlights for my videos, and see if I can do like a video, a gameplay. And I never had myself in my game videos before. It was all just the game. But if I can get myself in there and it's not too intrusive to the game, then I'll do that. But yeah, lots of new ideas. I'll talk about that stuff later. I'll do a vlog of the house later. Definitely Mad... Ow, my nose. Definitely Mad Meal Ideas is making a return. I haven't even thought of anything to cook for that yet, but I'm just going to dive into the deep end like I used to. Just walk in the supermarket, pick up a couple things, say, what can I make with this? And then make it. So anyway, there we go, guys. This has probably gone on way too long for anyone to actually want to watch, but yeah. Mad Meal Ideas making a return. The channel and the show. Alright, peace out, guys.